Hi, I'm Holly Andrews, Integrative Nutrition Health Coach and Executive Wellness Coach. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the kitchen. So I hope that if you're watching this, when this video drops, we have kind of come out of that holiday fog, right? New Year's has passed, we're probably back to work, the kids are back to school, and things have kind of settled into a normal routine again. At least that's how it's feeling here at our house, and it's a good feeling. To complement that kind of return to routine, kind of getting out of that holiday fog of what day is it, I have a wonderful nutrient-dense recipe for you today that is going to continue to support all of those things that we especially need this time of year, including detoxification, immune support, filling our bellies with things that is going to keep our gut healthy and our immune system healthy. And so that recipe is a stuffed spaghetti squash with turkey and cauliflower and spinach and all kinds of wonderful spices. So why spaghetti squash? Well, of course, it is a low-carb, nutrient-dense base for any kind of stuffed recipe or bowl, if you will, grain bowl, protein bowl, and it just makes it wonderful. It's full of vitamin A, vitamin C, a lot of fiber, which again is going to help keep us full, satiated, energy going for a long time, but also support those gut microbiome that we need to support with the healthy gut bacteria. We need fiber for that, and also detox pathways for the liver that we need fiber for that to help clear everything that our body is not going to use out. Of course, we've got this paired with a good source of protein. Today, I'm using ground turkey that I picked up from our local farm, which I love. So that's just pure protein, full of B vitamins, zinc, and obviously it's low in saturated fat, but we're gonna complement that with some olive oil throughout this recipe to add back in those healthy fats, healthy omega-3s. Of course, we've got some more veggies added in with the cauliflower, the spinach, right? We've got some vitamin C, some folate to support immune and digestion. We've got the spinach with this packed with iron and magnesium, vitamin K, and contributes to healthy blood and bone health. So you can't go wrong with this recipe. Now, I will say if you don't like the turkey, you can use chicken or some other protein source. If you can't have the spinach, you could try kale. That's always a great substitute, or another hearty leafy green would work really well. And then we're gonna, once this is all together and it's done baking, we're gonna top it with some fun things. We're gonna top it with a balsamic glaze, right, which gives us a lot of polyphenols from the balsamic vinegar to help aid in digestion. And then we're gonna sprinkle on some pumpkin seeds, which again are nutritional powerhouses full of magnesium and zinc and healthy fats for better sleep, reduced inflammation, and heart health. So I love this recipe. So to start making this recipe, I took 2 medium spaghetti squashes, cut the ends off, sliced them down the middle, scooped out the seeds and the guts, and then I had my oven going up to 400 degrees while I'm doing this. I put the spaghetti squash halves face up on a parchment-lined tray pan, drizzled olive oil on the sides so that when I flip them over, they wouldn't stick and burn. They should caramelize really nicely. And then I seasoned the halves with salt and pepper and then carefully flipped them over on the pan so that they are currently roasting face down. While those are roasting for about 35 minutes at 400 degrees, I'm prepping everything else. I made my cauliflower rice. I chose to make it today because I had some cauliflower sitting in the fridge that needed to get used up, and I just cut some up, popped it in my little mini food processor, and got that pretty fine. And I chopped up my spinach. I didn't want to get it too fine because the spinach, of course, will cook down and wilt as we cook it in with the turkey and the cauliflower, but I didn't want it to be full spinach leaves, more like bite-sized pieces. And then I chopped up some of my parsley to use as a garnish at the end. So got all of the chopping done, and I'm about to get the stuffing going here in just a minute. So when I do that, I'm gonna put some olive oil in a pan. I'm gonna add in my turkey breast, season that with some garlic powder, salt and pepper, and Italian seasoning. Get that going, add in my cauliflower, add in my spinach. I'm gonna add in about half a cup of marinara sauce. I've got no sugar added marinara sauce to this. Stir that all up, and then when the squash is done cooking, carefully take that out of the oven. Turn those squash halves face side up, stuff them, top it with some Parmesan cheese, put that in the broiler for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Once those are done, just enough to kind of melt the cheese and get everything together, take them back out, top them with my balsamic glaze, my pumpkin seeds, and then a little bit of that fresh parsley, and they'll be done. All right, so our spaghetti squash just came out from under the broiler. I left it in there for about 3 minutes. And now I can get this open. Drizzle a little bit of balsamic glaze on top. Oh, look how pretty that is. Got some pumpkin seeds here. We'll sprinkle it on top. And then got a little bit of that parsley that I chopped earlier. Oh, how pretty is that? All right, friends, here we go. Here is our turkey, cauliflower, spinach stuffed spaghetti squash topped with some balsamic glaze and pumpkin seeds. I cannot wait to dive into this. This is my lunch today, and it's going to be amazing and keep me going for the rest of a very busy afternoon. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Drop a comment if you want to make it. Be sure and grab the recipe from the description below, and I will see you back here on the channel next week. Until then, I'm Holly Andrews, and I believe that you can heal your stress from the inside out.